play before me, man.
Alright, the thing about filming, I would like someone to
I'm filming it.
Yeah,
It's not me, man. We got like 5 minutes.
yeah, well done. Alright, cool. Right, we'll crack on with it. So, ladies, gentlemen, even though there's no ladies here, and uncles. Welcome to the 2021-22 New Life Awards. First of all, I'm really glad this is happening. For a while, it didn't look like New Life were going to exist, but we're here, and that's thankful, and that's in thanks to all of you that are here, because at some stage this season, each of you helped to keep this team going and represent the team. So this is a night of appreciation for everyone, for you all to be appreciated. We're going to make a little announcement before we start. We're having a little change of personnel, so to speak.
Shit photography.
Where is that recording? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just recording, but he's doing it badly, isn't it?
So Sam himself has been dealing with a few issues, so we're going to take a bit of weight off of his shoulders in terms of the armband. So we're going to have a new captain this season, and I have chosen Abs as our captain.
Uncle!
I feel like he's the right man for the job. He cares about the club, and if you ever need to pick up the phone, this man will always be there for you. He will go the extra mile. In terms of his previous, we know that he needs to come training a bit more. He's going to speak to you about that. He's had some issues going on in his life. But if anything, I think you'll all agree it's the right decision. And if there's any issues, you all need to trust my judgment on this. He is the right man for the job. Abs, would you like to say something?
Can I say something?
Yeah, Sam, go on.
Can you invite me to your 45th birthday, please?
Because you never come to Nick's 50th.
No, I couldn't hand it over to anyone better, bro. Yeah, leave me hanging, innit?
Skip up. Come on,
Speech!
Nick knows I've been having a few family issues. This is one of the reasons why I haven't been at training. There's been a few issues going on in my house, and I've spoken to Nick about it, but I'm trying.
We're here for you, bruv.
I know that.
Speak a bit louder though, please, man.
I know that. I don't give speeches. This is my voice. Anyway.
Come on, Uncle, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Who's live?
Live?
You man done that.
Listen, firstly, if there's anyone that has any issues with like anything I do on the pitch or anything, please want to go around in the
manager.
Let's discuss it now. Like, just tell me, because I don't want to go out there. We're playing football, and I say something, but because you got something against me or how I speak, and then there's an issue with that. So if you got anything that you feel as though I'm not doing or I'm overdoing or whatever, let's talk about it now before I even say anything, please.
Well, you're still in school, Nick, yeah?
Come training more. Yeah?
I know.
Sean put his hand up. Sean.
No, I'm being serious. Like, all jokes aside, if you need to bollock with whatever, if there's no one's perfect. I always tell you this, like, all the time. I'm not perfect. I'm always gonna get things wrong. I'm passionate about football. It's just how I am.
Someone
but
just
at the
knocked
same
on the
time, I know there's times when I can be a bit overzealous. So if there's anyone that has any issues with how I speak or whatever the problem, please just say something. Seriously.
Well, I feel overconfident, bruv. Come on. I've got you, bruv.
No, I'm being serious.
So am I.
What Ab said, if anybody has any issues,
Anything, just bring it up, please. Like, let's just talk about it. It's not a problem.
I know for a fact Abs is very approachable. In terms of the vice captaincy, I am leaving that to Abs. If there's anybody that's interested, talk to our captain. Yeah, he will make the relevant decision, and we will take it from there. You got this, guys?
Can we now? Can I say something?
Go ahead, mate.
Can we now get these assists that Abs says he's got?
The answer to that is no.
There was 3. Nick, we spoke about it. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing.
Can we get that shot off? Do you know the shot that Abs done? The one where
Who scored the goal that you assisted?
I'll take that.
it was the other team that played in the other pitch.
Bill, say something, please.
In what game? In what game?
I ain't saying nothing.
You don't need to ask someone to help you. The proof is in the pudding.
It's alright.
Bill, you know he's vice captain, he just called for your name. Yeah.
Can we have a round of applause for the new captain?
Alright, I've got a quick message from the the chairman, but it's on my phone, so I'm just...
I ain't doing no more video now,
Yes,
Nick,
you
man.
are.
That's me off,
Best
bro.
at it.
You just took it.
Get him on there.
Yeah, get in the film. He's the cameraman.
Yeah, cameraman.
I'm injured. He's the cameraman. Ah, my leg. Ah, my knee.
Yo, Loftus. Come on, Loftus. What's that round your ears, bruv?
My sunglasses.
Ready?
Why you got them on the back of your head?
And as I look around, I still see people who were there during that time. Moussa, Sam, Harry, which I'm happy to have here at the moment.
Thank you.
Shane, Ash, Glenn, Sean, you guys have all been here for all that time, and I just want to give my love to you guys and my respect and my appreciation for you still being on this journey. Thank you guys.
Get up!
It's a very shit season 2 seasons ago. Most of you weren't here. Only the guys that I mentioned. The only positives I can really think of that season was Omar coming to the club, scoring those nice 2 goals. That was a rare.
Come on, Gilliland.
And Amshel come to our club as well. Well done, Amshel. Nice.
What's that, 7? Yeah, come on.
Guys, we forward on to last season. Ignoring my requests, guys, Westford dropped us down a couple of divisions. We didn't know if it was actually going to happen. We didn't know if this season was going to happen. And folding was a real possibility at the beginning of last season that we just went through. I was considering putting it to bed and just finishing it. We didn't have the players, but I did a Sky job. I went to this guy's house, Craig's house, had a chat with him, and we got on board, we got on well. And I'm really glad I had that job that day, because leading from that, Craig and I decided to have a training session. We invited loads of people to it. Was you there? It was only me, Craig and Harry that were there for our first training session.
Big up to Arnie, innit?
Sky still don't work.
Obviously, I'm still thinking, are we going to do this? I'm getting 3 guys to my training session. I turned up next week, and Craig had brought along Danny, he brought along Dave,
And
he brought
steroids.
along Bobby, he brought along Lewis, he brought along all of these guys. I still remember walking across Charlton Park and seeing a bunch of guys ready to train. I love you guys for that. Thank you. You guys played a pivotal role in keeping this club going this season, and I appreciate it. Then, along comes Bill. Along comes Trey. Along comes Abs. Along comes Jack. Along
Where's
comes
Jack?
Connor. Along comes Josh. Later on in the season comes Josh. Later on in the season comes Joseph. Along comes Harrison, Tyler, Paul. Later on in the season, we slowly started to get the players. We slowly started to attract the right people. During the league, who doesn't have a secretary.
Big up to Danny Den.
Do you know what? Big up to Danny Den.
There's only one. There's only one.
I just want to mention a few positive moments that stand out for me during the season. I want to mention Connor. He's the difference between him now and last season. The way he's performed, the way he's trained, been at every training session, every game, doing his thing. His weight loss, the way he looks so good
Impeccable.
right now. Guys, give it up. Again, one of the best. Thanks, Danny, again. Danny lost 4 stone at 1.1 season. He's back on the road to losing that weight again. And for me, losing 4 stone in a season is a fucking massive achievement.
Come on. Come on.
Losing 4 stone or not, he'll still score from the halfway line no matter how much they can't weigh.
Just don't give him tequila.
I have to take time out to mention our goalkeeper, our safe hands, Mr. Shane.
Get him here, Shane.
Always a spot. Shane was here.
Hey, look up, man. It's not raining in here,
Shane
Shane.
was here 3-4 years before you guys come. He was here during our shittest times. And as a goalkeeper, it's very hard to concede 9-10 goals every game and to keep on going and to keep turning up and to turn into the goalkeeper that we know we have now. He's dedicated, he's always there for us. I love this guy.
Big up,
so
brother.
You get to that penalty save, Nick, what do you reckon?
And the penalty save, yeah. And I have to mention our chairman as well. Again, whilst it's on video, I just want to say big up Paul. This is the guy that's paying for us all to play football. You heard his message, he's proud of you, even though he hasn't even met you. And he's the guy that's put out the money for us to play, and he's there if we ever need support, and he's the guy that supports me. So Paul,
big up to Paul.
Come on, Paul.
Well, I'm getting mad hot, I'm not going to lie to you, my man's dripping.
Alright, on to the awards then, guys.
There's no one on the video on that now, no.
Alright, first one we're
You get
going
lactic
for
acid build up, bro.
Give it all to him, let's all go.
First award we're giving out is for the personality of the season. This is a prestigious award. I've won this in the past. He's won this in the past. Sam has won this in the past. For me, the personality of the season is about off the ball. Nothing to do with the ball. It's about the guy that brought a positive effect to the club. It's about the guy that made us smile. It's about the guy that made us laugh. It's about the guy that you guys all remember as standing out character-wise for the season, because you all voted for this award.
Film the award. Film the award.
I'm not videoing you because it's you, bro.
Listen, the winner of the personality award is heading into his 3rd season with the club. This guy has entertained us along the way and given us positivity all the time. Be it by turning up to games in a suit, claiming to be a manager,
You can't give yourself personality.
or turning up in a kit and claiming to be a striker. He has scored one goal for New Life. If you count the goal that wasn't a goal. I'm sure you'd all wish him luck in his upcoming interview for promotion from assistant to the assistant cameraman, Amshel.
Come on. Big up my brother.
Well done, brother.
Yeah.
Big up Amshel, bruv.
I'd like to thank everyone for nominating me for this personality of the season.
Can you speak up a little bit, please,
You
bro?
earned it.
Give me some time, bruv.
Yeah, like Nick said, I'm assistant manager. I am
Assistant.
One for two, show though.
manager.
Come on.
I am the Arteta to the Pep.
Big up Amshel.
Sam, Paul, Abs, you were all in contention for that. Alright, so Paul, well done.
It's well deserved though. Can I give you a little speech? It's well deserved. Even though that goal, yeah, it was at the back of the net, yeah. You're there all the time and you make time to dress up. You know what I'm saying? You make time to dress up, like, it's a big thing to you, isn't it? I'm being dead serious. Hey, it's good to have someone like you in the club. I'm being dead serious, bro. See, look that. If there was a one there, it'd say number one, bro. It's not moi moi, it's moin moin. Wrapped in banana leaves, rude boy.
Alright guys,
I'll see ya.
on to the next award. This award
Well done, brother.
is for the most improved player.
That's a big award.
First of all, I'd like to mention a few other players who all had votes in the most improved category. Bill,
Nice.
definitely, which I agree with.
Hi, Bill.
Well done.
What's that? The moment you started till now, I love the way that you've been able to get that ball down, you're more comfortable on the ball, and your shooting is on point and everything. So, these are the guys that got votes, yeah? Connor, in terms of most improved.
Combo!
And Sean was very
Where you at, bro? Sean.
All three of these guys have pushed themselves this season, and all three have had some great moments, such as when Sean helped
Big
get
man
the winner
too.
against Our Lady.
Whose lady?
Whose missus is that?
Come on. Sean's the slider man.
Sorry. Watching Connor's progress has been a real light for me as a manager. I've already said that straight away, which is true.
Yeah.
And Bill, I've already mentioned Bill. Anyway, the most improved player of the season. This one is all about the player that from the moment you saw him until the moment you casted your vote has improved the most. Simple. Having known about the team for a few years, this player finally played his first game for us last season and he hasn't looked back since. His attendance is good, his attitude towards training is spot on, and I totally agree with his team's decision here. Technically he's a great player, and along with his work ethic, he is a big part of the best version of New Life. A couple of highlights were his lovely through ball for Abdi against Swanley at the start of the season, and almost scoring the goal of the century against Our Lady, which led to an assist for Craig for the winner against Our Lady. Your most improved player.
Well deserved, my brother.
Well done.
Say something.
You put the aircon on, bro.
What can I say, man?
Mad dog, come on.
I deserve
If he
it.
speaks with
Sorry.
you deserve it.
Let your football play, innit? Let your football do the talking, brother.
Nicky, big thank you to my Nicky, yeah, because he's been the man of the man.
Where is he?
I love that.
Can I say a speech?
You ain't
Well, a couple of words. Listen.
It's my man.
It's well deserved, my brother.
He deserves it. There's only
That's what I'm talking about. Come on, bruv. He's the champion, bruv.
Thank you.
Well done.
Was anyone want to do the camera thing now? Bruv, I'm mad up, bruv.
Alright guys,
I've had this fag in my mouth for time I need to smoke the fag.
on to the manager's player of the season. My choice. This is the only award that I get a choice in. You have to remember, I get to see the bigger picture at this club. I see everything. So if you take a week out, 2 weeks out, you're not there, I see what's going on. I'm there all the time. So this award is based on the whole season and what this guy put in for us. He's been very consistent and one of the most committed players last season. I'm happy to say there were a few contenders for this season. Danny, Bill, Trey.
Round of applause.
But as I say, I see the bigger picture, and the fact that you guys weren't here for a certain amount of time, it affects things. This guy wasn't. Danny, I know yours wasn't really your fault. Bill, you've learnt from your lessons. Trey, you've learnt from your lessons. I get that. But the guy that's won the award, he was here the whole season doing his thing.
Stop biting your nails, Bill, mate.
That's not a put down, by the way. That's not a put down, because I know you guys have learnt from that, and we move onwards and we move forwards. I think you guys have already paid a heavy enough price by losing out on playing football, because I know how much you guys love playing football. But this guy, I'm pretty certain he played every single position. I'm pretty sure he was there for every single game and more or less every single training session. He put his body on the line and he turned up to play even when he was injured. And I'm telling this guy to come off the pitch and he kept playing. He just keeps on going no matter what. He's been with me through thick and thin. He was here for every game last season. It's my guy, it's Moussa. Well done.
Come on, brother. Hey, Mus, grab my drink quick before you come on. Sweet, brother. Big up to Mus.
Well, what is it, like 10 years now?
Speech,
No.
Speech.
What can I say?
Mus is a man.
I hate losing.
I hate losing.
Mus, well done, brother.
Over now, bro. Man's up, bro.
Right, this vote was spread, again, this is voted by you guys, yeah? You guys. It was spread against 5 goals. 5 goals get votes, so I'm going to say the goals in reverse order. And each guy, I'd like you to say a little bit about your goal, if that's possible, okay?
Yeah, I'm all for that. I'm down like Jay Sean, mate.
So, in 3rd place, is Omar's goals that we just watched versus William.
Disgusting.
Omar, if you're not clapping, bruv, hold that, innit?
He's taking his t-shirt off. What do you mean?
In joint second place was Moussa's overhead kick,
Which is a... I'll play Moussa.
and Bill's goal versus the people. Joint second.
Are you being serious? Are you being serious?
Which means first place is a draw between two guys.
We've got to fight it
The
out.
votes were split equally. The first goal, where we just watched it, was Danny Dent's goal against Swansea.
Oh, go on. Oh, okay.
You smashed it, Nick.
Who's taking
Say something, say something.
What can I say?
Talk about your goal.
You should ask
From the heart.
Yeah, it was like, you know, I just hit the ball and went in.
Come on, Shelby, Shelby.
Thank you, everyone. Though. Thank you for the votes.
I always have loved it.
Someone just put the fan
And the
on, bruv.
joint winner of the goal of the season award is Mr. Tyler's beautiful.
Yeah.
Speech!
You've got more views
Speech!
than anyone else.
Come on, my brother.
Say your name, cuz.
I ain't getting up. You're sitting down.
Thank you.
Football.
Arsene Wenger.
Why are you blushing,
It was a
bro?
banger. It was a banger.
On to the big one.
You should... Stop talking about me, Nick.
Player of the season.
Oh, this is the big one.
This is the big one.
Oh,
This is
Dan,
the
you
one
wanna
that's
sit
been
down?
voted for you as the best player, the most outstanding player for our club.
Stand up, Trey. Stand up.
Why? What, is he going to hold the person up there? Sure.
Oh, full rating for clapping.
Guys, I'm going to say
You got
outright.
2 birds on your sock.
I'm going to say outright that the winner of this award won it with a lot of votes. Shout out to both Abs and Josh who received votes.
Let me do the hoo-hoo, innit?
It was a real honour to watch the winner of this award play football last season. And although they missed parts of the season through their own silly faults, we hope that they have learned a valuable lesson.
I'm gonna get in there.
A valuable lesson to be learned from last season is to be slow with anger. Please let that settle into your heads. Be
Headbutt.
slow with anger.
People stand up, man.
I can't get up now. I can't get up now.
Be slow with anger because we need them both on the pitch. This award again was split between two guys. Alright?
That has never happened before. That's brilliant. That's show.
The first winner is a guy that since he first came, he brought a work rate and an energy that made me
Sweet,
say
brother.
yes. He plays with his body on the line and he works his guts out. At times he was overworked and we watched as his passion for the game overtook him for a little while. But it has been such a joy to watch the way he came back from his red card and injuries and brought a positive, hard-working version of himself back to pre-season. Watching his game develop made me excited for the season ahead. And his first game against the Peoples was one of my favourite moments of last season. Player of the season, Bill May.
Here, come up, Bill.
Fucking well done, bro.
Get up, man. Come here.
Speech!
Speech. Speech.
Arsene Wenger. Get your jacket up.
You don't have to do nothing, bro. Just say Man United are red up.
No, thanks.
Are you what?
Alright, the other player of the season. the
Why is
joint
it
player
feel
of
like
the
you're in
season.
school and that?
Both of these guys had 7 votes each, yeah? I have first met this guy at Sutcliffe Park and said, yes, he has technique, we need that, he is a baller. The question was whether he was an athlete too.
Sounds like a
But
sprinter.
he doesn't miss training, he doesn't miss games, and when I watch him at his best, dominating games and working for 90 minutes, it is clear that he will put his body on the line for New Life.
Trey, oh, bro,
His temper is his Achilles heel, and losing him for so many games was a blow to the team.
Lovely, Ed.
But he loves football enough that I know it would have hurt him even worse than it hurt us. And that sense he has grown from it. So many positive moments, including some lovely goals, some great assists, some great ball retention and pressing, and along with his fellow player of the season, he really does set the bar for this team. Your joint player of the season, Trey!
Get out, man.
No more strings!
I need a speech, bro.
Well done.
No speech, bro.
Top Ed butter.
No speech.
No, I ain't having none of that, bro. Come on.
Talks bullshit walks.
I want to hear it.
What can I say, lad? What can I say?
Just stop aiming back to the seat, bruv.
Next season's going. Win some games, you know? I'll show them.
How we really play football, bro.
It's nice to be.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
That's the best bit. Other than that, there's not.
Right, because I can't clap in it because I've got a phone in my hand, yeah?
You're a penguin.
Yeah?
By the way you looked, you know.
You thought about it.
Who the fuck is that guy? No, but listen, yeah? Most talented, stop trying to grab my old boy in that, stop it. No, but listen, yeah? When we're at training, yeah? Don't play with the phone in your hand, innit?
And don't turn up with chicken burgers as well, bro.
No, he put mayo on my fucking scooter, bruv.
Stop doing donuts in the car park.
Where are you going, bruv?
Hey, lads, well done, both of you. Seriously. Well done.
Big up to Trey! Alright, nah, fuck it then.
That's it, guys. That's all the awards.
I'm done with the camera too.
As Omar said in the group earlier, it really doesn't matter if you win.
That does matter, though, doesn't it?
Someone left a wee bag on the floor.
He used to be our skipper.
I weren't your skipper, I was your tripper. Help me up.
So guys, like I
Look what I
said,
tripped
or
on,
like
yeah.
Omar said earlier, it really doesn't matter if you won an award or not. The guys that were
Is that yours, yeah?
The guys that
Done
were
me clean up, mate.
nominated,
Whoever-
shush,
1 second,
shush.
Dad. Come.
The guys that were nominated know that they were nominated, and I agree with what Omar said. It doesn't matter if you win an award here or not. The point is that you come here and you see that the players that work their fucking asses off will be rewarded for it. So the season going ahead, if you have to make that decision why to give up your Saturday night or why to turn up on a Sunday morning, I hope you remember today and realise that if you put in the work for this club, I am here to put the work in back for you. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Yeah, and if 16 guys, 16, there's 18 of us, 19 of us here. If 16 of us can give up 4 hours a week for the same endeavour, 4 hours out of your life for the same endeavour, then I promise you, we will be back here next season lifting fucking trophies.
Yeah.
Guys, yeah. Give me 4 hours of your week every week, and I promise I'll give it back to you.
And give us 4.
Let's have a round of
I'm fucking really up, man. Someone take that up,
Thank you
bro.
guys.
I'm gonna faint, bro.
Done.
Take the camera,
Want to
bro.
say anything? Or?
My dad, do you know that?
Yes, I've got hands up. As the assistant manager, I want my credit for my scouting to bring training into the gym.
Yeah, guys, you know what? No,
It's
you guys right. No, you guys do.
It's
I called some big guys. You called Josh, you called Owen. Alright, we need a photograph of all the winners together with their trophies.
Come on, boys.
Harry.
Trying to get.
Who's life? Who's life? Who's life?